Hello everybody, it's me, Mr. Easily McTriggered, and welcome back to another reaction video. Not Reddit reaction, just a normal reaction. It's been a long time since I last did one of these just regular reaction videos. So today, I'm going to be reacting to Who Killed Markiplier, a little series that Mark did back in 2017 as intended, like lore to some of his alter egos, and it was very, well, interesting one to say at least. A very horrific take on this horrific take on the typical murder mystery. Lots of plot twists on that, and the lore can also is a bit confusing, but I'll try to explain it the best I can. The series is going to consist. This particular reaction video on Who Killed Markiplier will consist of 3 videos. One video on chapters 1 and 2, which is this video. Next video on chapters 3 and 4. Then the next video on the 2 sequels, Wilford, Mother-Loving, Warfstash, and Damien. And at the end of the second one, after I watch chapters 3 and 4, I'll try to explain the whole plot of it the best I can, because this can get a bit confusing. Without further ado, let's get into it. And apparently the story is meant to be set in 1920, but he's trying his best to replicate that. I still feel like you can see a bit of the modern world out here. It actually makes some of his alter egos like at least 100 years old. Yeah, Killed Markiplier. And this is our character, well, the main character, the district attorney. This is from their point of view, and this is meant to be us. We've arrived at the manor because we've been invited to invite Markiplier for a party at his place.
Oh, bully! And here I thought I
Colonel.
was going to be the last guest to arrive. My friends call me the Colonel.
His name is William J. Barnum, and I'm pretty sure his voice will remind you of a certain someone. Get into that later, okay?
Ah, bonjour. Welcome
Yes,
to
thank you,
Markiplier
Butler.
Manor. Your invitation, please.
The only thing that's
Very
points out
good,
that we're a
very
district
good.
attorney.
Right this way. Good luck at the table tonight. I shall fetch you a drink forthwith.
Being honest, some of these outfits look way too modern for 1920.
There you are, old friend. How are you settling into your new office? Now, I know it'll take some getting used to, but there's no one I would rather have alongside me to protect this great city of ours.
Maybe you say.
Now, I'll see you at the table soon, but try not to rob me blind again. We'll catch you.
Oh, District Attorney robbed Damien blind some time ago. Okay, then.
If you're looking for hors d'oeuvres, I'll get them when I'm good and ready. And stay out of my kitchen!
Now, let's not be rude to our guest. So sorry about that. Here's your champagne.
Champagne.
Enjoy your evening.
Lovely drink for the evening.
Welcome,
And
welcome,
the man
one
himself,
and all.
Markiplier.
My name is Markiplier.
Yep.
Thank you for joining me on this auspicious evening. So good to be surrounded by such close and trusted friends. Now, this evening, it's not all about the poker. It's not all
Hi,
about
for a
me.
night of poker.
It's about you. So drink up and be merry. Life is for the living. And who knows? I could be dead tomorrow.
Jokes about it, but I didn't remember the title of the story. I guess this is meant to be a party, but have a lovely night. Stop me freaking everything. Playing poker, beer pong. Oh, and Russian roulette. Okay then. They've had quite a wild night. Yeah, something about that Russian roulette thing concerned me, because I'm pretty sure I saw someone putting a bullet in that gun. Anyway, we woke up after a wild night.
Ah, good morning. Hope you've had a good night's rest. I've
You even
prepared for
sleep
you a
better. That's
seltzer
my
with
question.
cocaine.
With
Best
cocaine.
thing for the morning after, if you ask me.
No thanks. I'm pretty sure I had enough drugs last night. I don't need more drugs.
There's our little monster. You really knocked him dead last night. I haven't seen you go wild like that since our days of university.
Maybe you say,
Good to
Damien.
let the beast out every once in a while, eh, old friend? And again,
Good night.
I'm still not exactly sure as to what we're supposed to be celebrating here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good to have the gang back together, but out of the blue like this seems...
Maybe.
Anyway, now's not the time to become conspiratorial.
Stop.
Life is ours to choose, as I always say. I have some work to finish, but I'll meet you at breakfast. We'll all catch up soon.
You know, Damien has a point. Mark never did say why he invited us all here for this party. Yeah, good night for some old friends. Really does make you get loose, huh? Still concerned about when Mark said he may be dead in the tomorrow, and there we go.
Oh my God! There's been a murder!
Mark is dead.
You hear light? Oh my God, murder!
Did you?
Murder!
What the hell happened here? Who's in charge around here? Trick
in
question.
charge.
That guy. And he's dead now, which makes me in charge, so you better listen up
Okay,
good,
Abe.
bucko. In case you haven't been paying attention, there's been a bit of a killing.
Yeah, I literally just saw the body. I was the first one to know.
And you're my prime suspect, so you better get to explaining right quick as to the what, where, when, and why you happen to be here upon this man's
death.
death.
Suddenly, there's a dead
Sir,
body. Okay.
The body's cold. He's been dead a while.
A likely
I
story
literally just saw him
that I happen to
collapse.
believe completely. All right, you're off the hook for now, but I'm a detective.
Oh yeah? Prove you're a real dick.
Here's my badge, asshole.
Oh, past partners.
Those are my old partners.
Oh.
Don't ask me about them. Fine,
I
I'll
don't-
tell you. Each one of them died. Each death more tragic than the
that
last. A few
concerns
of
me
them even
gravely,
died in
Abe.
ironically hilarious ways. Which made it all the more tragic.
That concerns me
hey.
gratefully.
You look like you're up to the task. You're my new partner.
By being your partner, does that mean I'm doomed to suffer
That's
fate
what all
similar
my
to
old
yours?
partners used to
Abe.
say. Right before they died.
What did
All
they
right.
say? I don't.
Hand me that fingerprinting kit behind you, partner.
Man, for some reason I feel like rather than actually reacting to this, I feel like
Thanks,
I'm
partner.
actually in the story. Like, I mean, technically, we're in the same point of view as the district attorney, so I guess safe to
What the
assume
hell
we are
happened
meant to
here?
be the district attorney at the
Mr.
same
Mayor,
time.
I'm so sorry. There's been a murder.
Murder?
Markiplier.
It's Mark.
Mark's
I'm afraid
dead.
he's telling the truth. Mark's been killed.
Also, every time they say murder, lightning
Who
strikes,
do
but only when
this?
they say
That's exactly what me and my
murder.
new partner
They
here
say
are here to
killing,
find out.
then no lightning.
Excuse me, I feel like we should call the authorities for them to handle this matter.
Look, buddy, as far as you're concerned, I am the authorities. The
Okay,
fact of the matter is, I believe the killer is right here amongst us in this very house. With that freaky lightning storm outside, none of us would get very far
lightning's
anyway.
only there when you say murder.
So, in the meantime, we're stuck here. But I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. The rest of you, get back to your rooms, hunker down, and pray to God you're not next to be murdered.
I'll
really
check on our other
keep
guests.
saying that.
I'll get back to cooking. All this death made me hungry.
Yeah, you say death and killing, no lightning. Only when you say murder, there's lightning.
I need to talk to the Colonel about this.
Talk to the Colonel. Hey, David.
All right, partner. It's time to get to work. Judging by the temperature of the body that I measured rectally, which is obviously the most accurate way to get the inner body temperature of a corpse, that's a fact,
Sure,
totally
check the
procedure.
butt.
Don't tell anyone I did it. I am sure Mark was killed around 1:30 a.m. last night.
We were playing Russian roulette.
So what were
last
you
night.
doing at 1:30 a.m. last night?
With you guys at the party. Maybe I was drunk from all the
Ignore
champagne.
the strange fact that you sleep with your eyes open.
Yeah,
It checks out. So, we need to figure out where everyone was and what they were doing around that time. Or at the very least, who saw Mark last. You need to get out there. See if you can piece together the story of what happened last night.
all I do remember
Stick
last
around
night,
with the body and run
amidst
more.
all that heavy drinking, is that we were playing
Tests.
poker, beer pong, and Russian roulette. And I
How can you be so flippant? I'm taking this matter very seriously. Oh, don't give me that horse shit. I know you
So,
hated him, but
this is
God
meant
damn
to
it,
be
you reached
Damien
out
and the
to
Colonel
me.
arguing, but since Mark plays
Why
both of
do I
them,
even
they
care?
can't be on
Just
screen at the
because
same
I'm
time.
Weeping like a child doesn't mean that I don't care. I can't believe it. You come find me when you pull your head out of your ass.
Jeez. Sounds like a pretty heated argument.
Damien, I don't know. Ah, good to see you again. You were quite the rapscallion at last night's festivities. But you're probably here to help the detective with his investigation of murder. Anyway, I'll help you. I'll tell you what happened to our dear friend Mark. Oh, Look at me! My name is Markiplier now! Forget all my friends or the people that helped me along the way. Just look at my money! Oh, I need to pay people to be my friends. Ha ha ha! You like me? Too bad! Oh, glug glug! Oopsie poopsie! I can't hold my booze. Gotta go off to the little boy's room who wants to join me. I'm gonna go there up on my stairs. My house has more than one staircase. Oh, look at me and how great I am. Oh no, I'm falling. Oh, I'm dead.
Okay, sorry for pausing, but I mean, it's pretty obvious that his story is complete bogus. Mark can't have alcohol. Oh, so of course we didn't drink any last night. Pretty sure it's something to do with that game of Russian roulette. Okay, unpause.
That's what happened. Probably, anyway.
You made
So
that
if
up,
you need to
Colonel.
corroborate this story with anybody else, just be on your way and investigate the entire house. Go now. I'll be here when you're done.
Okay, if you say Colonel.
Come with me. I need to show you something. Now, if you're looking for answers, there's really no mystery at all. There's not a single detail of this house that I'm not privy to.
Trust you, Benjamin.
And not a single guest that I have not personally vetted. Now I warn you, what you are about to see is not for the faint of heart. A domain of evil, this is.
A domain of evil.
But in we must go.
Okay, Benjamin, whatever you say, I guess we have
You
to go.
first.
Yeah, me first. I must enter this domain of evil that appears to be Mark's basement. But yeah, basements are generally considered domains of evil because they're always so creepy when there's no lights on. Here's a wine cellar.
I'm so
A
sorry
broken
that
bottle
you
of
see
wine.
this.
That's what.
Master would be so displeased. If only he were still alive.
We just basically wasted our time. He brought us down to a wine cellar to see a broken bottle of wine. And he's just at work cutting meat.
I thought I told you to stay out of my kitchen. Oh, you're helping that dick with his little investigation, huh? Well, I might look like a sweet and innocent man,
You really
but
do
some
not. You
people with short
intimidate
lifespans
me,
might
mister.
think otherwise. I can't imagine why. Can you? Last night, after I got rid of all of the evidence of that delicious meal I prepared, and wiped down all the fingerprints from those filthy dishes, and sopped up all that blood, I retired to my room.
What
at 1 a.m.
blood,
And
huh?
left my little buddy in charge, like I always do.
Was it just the blood from the
He
meat?
sees everything.
Please tell me it
Why
was.
don't you ask
I
him
am s-
what happened last night?
You okay? We cleaned the kitchen, but what about the blood, huh? What blood stuff? You're really not gonna say, huh? Okay, you see that says 2017. And they said that this is supposed to take place during 1920, but it just looks way too modern for 1920. All their outfits look way too modern for 1920. And the fact that it literally says 2017 right there on the camera.
Mark, good to see you. I see. Look, I've got right with you. Chef, butler, good? Chef's an asshole, but he's clean. Butler, he's a new guy, all doing it. He's all
I was clean regarding what? What were they talking about? And Chef's gone. Oh, hey, Damien. Really, just don't know what to say about the murder, huh?
Look, I'm sorry you saw that argument with the Colonel. I lost my temper and it wasn't right. And he must be in shock. the Colonel's an eccentric. It's his best quality and his worst. But he's my friend. And so is Mark. I know I'm supposed to be a leader in this scenario, but I can't help but feel lost. I've known Mark for years, since we were kids. And he's just gone? I don't have any answers right now. I just need to be alone to process all of this.
Trust me, Damien. None of us can
We'll
handle
talk
this
soon,
well.
but I need to think.
You do you, Damien. You take your moment to think.
Partner, get over here. Now, hurry up.
Okay, Abe.
You're not gonna believe this. I can barely believe this. The body, it's gone. It's just fucking disappeared. Look.
Say what? How did the body disappear? Thought you were with it. Wait, seriously, you're saying outline for his dick, or please tell me this is just from his coat. Yeah, back when he was busy launching this thing, before he completed all 4 chapters, Mark also had a website for people to try and piece together it all for themselves, so they could figure out who killed Mark. Anyway, it's time for chapter 2.
Who did this? Certainly wasn't me. No. Somebody, not me, must have moved it between the time I was the last person alone with the body in the room and then stepped out for a few minutes to take care of some personal business that you don't need to know about.
Okay, Abe.
Could have been anybody, except me.
Maybe
What the hell happened here?
The body's been moved.
On its own?
No, of course not. Unless it did. In which case, we've got way bigger problems than a simple murder.
What the hell happened here?
The body's moved.
On its own?
We haven't quite ruled that out just yet, but let's not forget, we've got a murderer.
Holy! Quite a storm out there, eh,
Whoa,
chaps?
whoops.
What are you doing huddled in here?
I don't know where did it come from.
We have a zombie problem.
Ah, homo necrosis. The most dangerous.
Sorry about that
Well,
slip there, but I mean,
someone needs to
it's
put
pretty,
the old
like I
lad
said, it's
down
pretty
there.
obvious who the Colonel
Well up for the
become.
privilege.
What do you mean by again? And what do you mean by privilege?
Well, I'm just saying I've got plenty of experience on the matter.
So do I.
Yeah, that just raises more questions.
Well, I'm off to the grounds to see if I can catch a whiff of the old bag of bones, eh?
Weren't you and Mark the same age?
All right.
Yeah,
I
Colonel
don't
creeps
trust
me
him.
out.
Then again, I don't trust anyone. All right, lock this place down. Secure the front gate. I don't want anyone in or out of this place until we get to the bottom of this.
Locks won't keep people from getting out, sir.
Locks won't, but Chef will.
Look, you're a real smart son of a bitch. Handsome, too. Beautiful, even. But we don't have time for this. I think we forgot the most important question of all during our arousing game of whodunit. Why? Why?
Why would they kill Mark?
Come, walk with me. Why did he invite us all here? Why tonight? He said we were celebrating something, but he never specified what. It's almost as if this whole shindig of a hootenanny was just a ruse. Mark was my friend, had been for years. But then he went quiet. I knew something was wrong, I just never figured out what. Now I guess I never will. Look, I'm gonna level with you. You're my new partner. I've been working with him for years. Now, I've been doing this for a long time, and I know something is wrong. There is a murderer.
You should stop saying that.
And we need to find him. Now, you look like a trustworthy somebody.
Somebody,
No,
because
we just met, but I am an excellent judge of
it's
character.
both the district attorney and the
Excellent,
you
like
were.
a
We
fox.
could be either male or female.
I smiled and fed them a line of bullshit. The truth was, I couldn't trust them any more than the other scuzz around here. But like my late partner once said right before he died, best to keep your enemies close. Wink, wink.
Did he
You
really
don't
say
look
wink?
like you have a reason to kill him. And if you
I
do,
didn't. I assure you, Abe. Jeez.
best to keep your enemies close, eh? Wink, wink.
Okay, did he actually say
So-
wink, wink?
The real question we should be asking is, who stood to gain the most from Mark's death? Now, in my thorough analysis of the corpse's anal cavity, I discovered that in addition to being stabbed 37 times, he was also poisoned, beaten, strangled, drowned, and shot in that order.
Jeez,
Now,
freaking
yes,
Rasputin up
that's a
here.
lot of trouble to go through to knock off one guy, and it sure as shit is no accident. No, my friend, there's gonna be no simple candlestick in the library solution to this whole puzzle.
Yes.
So,
Exactly.
we're gonna have to do the detectively thing and go through the victim's most private and personal possessions. Well, after you.
Guess we have to enter Mark's room and see if we can find evidence as to who would have a reason to kill him. And my goodness, his room is a wreck. Probably happens when you party. It was too hard at night.
Looks rough. But I don't think he was killed here. Take a look around, see if you find anything. But be careful. I've lost 3 partners before to bedroom booby traps.
Who booby traps a fucking bed? Jeez. Anyway, just
make sure you don't tamper with any evidence.
Exactly. Never tamper with the evidence. Huh. Nice pictures.
Let me know if you find anything.
Hey.
You find a clue?
Found the photo of the colonel.
You're quite on the case, aren't you?
Whoa, how did he just
Say,
show up?
detective, may I borrow your friend here?
Yeah, sure. Don't worry, partner. I'll handle it from
Yeah,
here.
found the photo of the colonel and
Take a walk with me.
well,
I thought that it was
picture
about
and
time
glass
that we
was
got
shattered.
to know each other. Someplace far, far away from the prying eyes of anyone else. Come on.
Colonel, yeah, creepy. Like that.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but you and the mayor know each other, right? He's a good man, that one. We've been fast friends for as long as I can remember. Now, there came a time when I could have said the same thing about Mark, but... well, best not to speak ill of the dead. Oh, the pool hasn't aged a day. Geronimo!
Whoa, okay, so we close it.
Have you seen the colonel?
Yeah, I was just here with him, and then he jumped into the
Thought I
pool
heard
and he's disappeared.
I need to speak with him. I may have been a little short at our last encounter.
Strange. Something
Well,
off
if you do
about
see
that
him,
guy.
let me know.
There's very much something off. Oh, he always seems to disappear.
Oh, life needs a bit of madness, eh, chap? Now,
Blink of
what
an
were we
eye.
talking about?
Talk
Oh,
about
yes,
Mark.
the grisly business inside. Well, I'm sure I'm not the first to
Life
say
needs a
that
bit
our
of madness,
host
huh?
had a great deal of enemies as of late. My prying eye might suspect that the people who worked for him might have reason to stab him in the back. God knows he's a tough son of a bitch to work for. Oh, the old golf course. I'll fetch my clubs.
Very much is a bad. It's not good at staying
Colonel?
focused.
Damn, I thought I heard him.
Yeah, he was with me,
No
and then he
matter.
just went down.
Would you
to the
accompany me? There's something that I would very much like to discuss with you.
Okay,
Now, I know
Damien.
you've been assisting our intrepid detective with his investigation, but I have to bring some concerns of mine to the forefront. If we look at this situation logically, we can only assume that the killer who struck down our dear friend Mark was with us last night.
Yeah, that's what Abe said.
And while I would stake my life on the innocence of the Colonel or yourself, can we really say the same of our beloved detective?
So Damien doesn't trust Abe.
Or worse yet, mayhaps our counting skills aren't as good as we assume them to be. And
Mayhaps, huh? Interesting.
in the shadows
matchup
of this
maybe,
manor,
perhaps.
unseen to any of us, lay hidden a murderer.
Stop saying that. Okay, what just
I
happened?
don't know what you're playing at, but you better lower your weapon, you murderer!
I bloody well won't. You're the one that assaulted me. For all I know, you could be the murderer.
What the f— Last chance! Drop your weapon!
Master's price, boss! Everyone, please. I know we're all on edge, but can't we resolve this amicably?
Damien.
On edge! This psycho tried to shoot me!
That's a bold-faced lie. I was merely doing some light target practice.
Inside?
Well, yes, I couldn't go on the grounds now with that bloody chef in my way, could I?
Damn right! You should have remembered that, Private. Besides, you're not my boss anymore.
It's Colonel.
Enough of this horse shit! You knew I was on to you and you were trying to whack me off before I could finger you! As the
That came out
murderer!
wrong.
Not called a murderer in my own home.
Okay, sorry for pausing it again, but I mean, come on now. Why did he say that? I would not be calling murder in my own home. It's not your home, dude. It's Mark's home. I was just saying, you lived here too. Unlikely. I saw you coming up the steps in the entrance in the first chapter. Anyway, so sorry for pausing again. Unpause. Yeah, like you've seen, this seems to just get more and more confusing. We never can seem to get any conclusive evidence. But there seems to be evidence that's targeted towards the Colonel, but aside from that, These just get more and more confusing, huh? Well, like I said, in the next video, after I've done reacting to chapters 3 and 4, I'll pretty much try to explain the whole plot of Who Killed Markiplier based on information I read from TV Tropes and the Markiplier Wiki. Anyway, that does it for the first part of the Who Killed Markiplier reaction trilogy. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Farewell.